Maybe we'll start off, Alan. I'm wondering if you can tell us, as a conductor, what the experience is like premiering a new work.
Well, obviously the big difference in terms of the experience of getting something like that ready is there's no other performance to listen to as reference. When you're the first person doing it, you don't have that reference. And of course the other side of that coin is that you have this extra responsibility, because often you are making what will for some time be the reference recording. And there's so much more responsibility, not only to make a compelling performance, but to get everything right.
Right, so we got this unique experience premiering new works, or playing new works by living composers. Why is that important? Why is that important for orchestras to do that?
I think it's important now for the same reason it has always been important, because current music is current ideas. Old music can be fantastic ideas, some of the best ideas, but they're ideas that people had long ago. And the ideas that are coming out today in contemporary art and contemporary music are ideas that not only reflect who we are now in a way that older music cannot, but reflect by virtue of everything that existed before it and everything that has affected it. It ends up being this combination of everything, of the contemporary ideas and either the reaction to or the confirmation of the old.
Right. Then taking that a step further with the community, like with Chicago Composers Orchestra, I'm wondering how does that music then relate with the community? Like, how are we a part of that greater context?
Well, this concert that's coming up, that's a simpler question than it might otherwise be, because Anthony Davis's piece is very heavily influenced by jazz, which is such a huge part of Chicago history. And of course the music of Grant Wallace Band is so heavily influenced by various kinds of American folk music and bluegrass and jazz. All of that music relates directly to our natural musical vernacular,
right,
as Chicagoans.
Right, and that kind of goes back to the idea that people writing music in our time are more connected with our own experiences. Mm-hmm. And the last question I have for you, you're known for being a wizard with your iPhone apps. Do you have a favorite music app on your iPhone right now?
I do have a few apps that I use pretty regularly when I'm working with the youth orchestra, or when I'm practicing and I want a tuner or a metronome program. I like the Tonal Energy Tuner. I like Audio Note is great. Sometimes I will use that to listen to auditions, which is where you can you record something live on the iPad and then make notes, and as you're making notes it tags the notes you're making to that part of the recording, which makes it easy to go back and review things later. I also like, for my own personal training, I like the app Tenuto, which is great for the occasional, like if I want to, if I haven't read the baritone clef recently, I might, get on there and warm up a little baritone clef, customize below the staff without accidentals. It's amazing how you can
practice your chops.
Yeah, exactly, how you can customize for those.
Do any ear training on there?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for being here. We're looking forward to a really great season with the Chicago Composers Orchestra.
My pleasure. Thank you.